Moving on to our next topic here, we got an Alien TV series in active pre-production. This comes to us from IGN. The upcoming FX TV series set in the Alien universe is gearing up for production this year, according to FX boss John Landgraf. The series, which is being helmed by Fargo showrunner Noah Hawley and Ridley Scott, was first revealed back in January 2021 and is set to be a prequel to Scott's 1979 sci-fi horror masterpiece. It goes on to say, the upcoming TV series is due to be set on Earth roughly 70 years from now and will see a core cast struggle and likely fail to contain the insidious spread of the xenomorph threat. Now, I gotta be honest, I haven't seen Alien in years. I have seen it, just not in years, but I didn't see Aliens. I only saw the first one growing up. So that's something that, maybe...
I've not seen Aliens.
Not Aliens. And I think Chad was the one that told me that it's one of the best action movies of all time. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. If you challenge me to watch that at the end of this episode, I will gladly accept. But yeah, I think this would give me a good excuse to go back and start watching all of them. But the TV series, I'm down to watch it. Heck, if it's made now in 2023, it's going to look incredible. They're going to do a fantastic job with the writing, hopefully, fingers crossed, as we always say. And, if it's due roughly 70 years from now, like this, I think the quote's trying to say it's a prequel to the first one, but it's 70 years from this current day and age, because in the movies, it happens far in the future.
Way far in the future, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you feel about all this, Raul?
I like it. I love the Alien franchise. Well, when it actually hits, when the Alien franchise hits, it hits. When it misses, it misses. But
yeah, Prometheus was not that fun.
Prometheus, I actually, I've grown to come around to appreciating Prometheus a little more than when it first came out. When it first came out, I hated it. Yes, oof. I appreciate Prometheus for other things now. I just wish it hadn't been marketed to be part of the Alien franchise. I think it should have been marketed as kind of its own thing, even though it's still connected to the Alien franchise. I think the marketing really misled a lot of people, misled me. And I walked in there expecting an Alien movie and walked out kind of pissed that I didn't get an Alien movie. But upon rewatching the film, I've come to appreciate it as its own thing. And it does have a lot of really profound things to say about humanity and things like that. I do really think it's an interesting movie. However, I'm curious. So this is supposed to, it says a prequel to the 1979 film. It's supposed to take place on Earth?
No. Wait, is it on Earth? Wait, hold on a second.
It says the series is due to be set on Earth roughly 70 years from now. So I find that interesting because up until now, there were at least until the later movies, there's been no indicators that we've had any xenomorphs on Earth. I assume that the original Aliens film, that was the first time anybody had encountered that was the first encounter of the xenomorphs. All the encounters of the xenomorphs have been in space. I'm not counting the Alien versus Predator franchise. That has nothing to do. I mean, those take place on Earth, but I'm not counting those at all. The main Alien films, if I'm not mistaken, all take place in space. So I'm curious, is this prequel being set on Earth? Well, then what happens? Like, by the time we get to the first Alien, like, what had happened to the xenomorphs on Earth? Like, how is this going to end where, I don't know. We're going to find out, okay, they were on Earth and then now they're not on Earth by the time the first movie starts. I don't know.
If I had a nickel for every time you just said Earth, I'd be so rich right now.
I don't care. I don't care.
No,
I'm making points here. No, but
you are making a really good point though, because they're not really, humans don't know what this xenomorph thing is. So why would it be at Earth?
That's what I'm trying to say.
The only thing I can think of is the fact that maybe it was a very controlled space that this alien showed up. Yeah, it was kept in secret. Maybe it was an Area 51 or something like that kind of thing. And
this is a Men in Black Aliens crossover is what this is going to be.
And they just sent it up to space and let it fly out so it could never bother them again kind of thing.
Neuralize everybody.
It could be as simple as that. But, if Will Smith shows up with his neuralizer, then I will be very excited and giddy. Because that would be a really cool crossover, actually, now that I think about it. Only if Kay shows up, though. Kay has to show up.
I do. Sorry, Kevin.
Okay, good.
I wonder, okay, this is said to be a prequel to the original film, but will it be treated as a sequel to Alien Covenant, which of course is the sequel to Prometheus? So I wonder, when I say that, I mean, how is this going to connect it all to Alien Covenant? Are there going to be some gaps that'll be filled between what happened in Alien Covenant and what's going to be happening in this show? I wonder, I wonder how much it's going to tie is it going to bridge the gap between Alien Covenant and the original Alien? That's my question. I wonder.
Honestly, I think that's kind of most of us right now. We all have questions about it because this is really all the information they've given us. So it's only a matter of time before we see, hopefully, maybe a trailer, maybe some pictures, more news about the cast, and maybe what the story might be about later down the line. But as of right now, all I know is a TV series for Alien sounds awesome, and I'm totally down to watch it.